Hey kids, what's up? Yep, it's another gorgeous day here. It was 82 today. Going to the shop to do something cool. Stick around. We're in the shop. Anybody guess what we're doing today? That's right. We are going to test a welder. Come on, get in closer. Now this one comes to us from, it's SEFASPE. It's pronounced SEFASPE. They sent me a model MIG 135 flux core. We got our knife and our pry bar. Don't forget that. Our friend Dan, he knows. Yeah, okay, so we got this. We got our ground clamp. Oh, and a stinger. All right. We got this. Cool. Yep. We got our MIG gun. Got an extra tip in there. We have a 1 pound, actually it says 1 kilogram, so 2.2 pounds of flux core wire. So that's pretty cool. And then we started to show welder. Now, okay, we're gonna open it up. Yep, got it, yep. Now this is the 110 machine. You know how I know it's a 110 machine? It's got a 110 plug. Yeah. We got a quick start guide. Silica gel, we don't need that. So, I'm gonna make sense of this. We'll bring it back in. All right, so there's a little clip here. Yep. Whoever's turn is to pick up shop, you gotta do that tonight, okay? That's quite a long cord. I mean, that's more than 6 feet long. So that's pretty cool. We won't be using the stinger today, but we got the ground clamp. Check out the stinger. We'll have to get, you know what? We're gonna have to get some rods, and we're gonna have to try out these stingers. Yep. Okay. I wonder why I keep throwing those. I don't really know, actually. It's making more of a mess. Actually, it's just right over here. We got a wrench and the tip. And we got a tip there. And there's a tip in it, even better. About 6 feet long. You might say, Chad, how do you know that? You don't even have a tape measure. Well, I'm about 6 feet tall, and fingertip, just, you know, that's about how tall you are. Pretty nifty, huh? Yeah. All right. Okay. I have it just sitting back here. Just so I can make some room. Got the wire. Okay, there's the end of it, and we're gonna have to use the old snips here, I think. There we go. Got it started anyway. All right, now this goes on just like pretty much all the rest of them. You know, just like that. And then we're going to cut this off. Boink. And we will be putting this right there. Like it should be going in there, right? Yep. All right, he's loading. Pretty cool. Pretty easy. Feel it coming out? We're coming up close anyway. There we go. Let's do some stuff. All right, kids, they told me when I talked with them that this is a very, very basic welder, and it's got one knob, amperage. It has a MMA, lift TIG, and MIG down here, and MIG down. It goes up to 134. This is a 135. Makes sense, right? Right. What we're gonna do, I'm gonna put it at 100. And I have some test subjects right here. So we're gonna get things kind of ready to roll. Bring it back in. I'm gonna get you over there so you can see. All right. So the ground clamp is pretty light. Pretty light. But we're gonna get it hooked up here. Onto there. So we've got just some pieces and parts. So what we're gonna do, you know what? Let's take this guy right there. We're just gonna do that, and then we're gonna bring in this because Tim hasn't picked it up yet, and we're gonna use it. All right, we're gonna do this right now without a net. I'm not sure where she is, but we are using the SEFASPE 135 MIG flex core. Here we go, kid. They did pretty good. Here, check it out right there. See it? All right, I'm gonna run it across there. What I'm gonna do first is I'm not gonna use paint. Where's my, yep. Anti-spatter spray, so you guys can see real good. You guys know where I went? Yeah, stop hiding things. Seriously. Okay, so I've got it here. We're just gonna do it like that. Because that way we can clean these up a little bit easier. So I'm gonna just keep going here. I'd say that's pretty good. Pretty darn good at 100 amps for something you just suddenly hook up. That is pretty darn good. Pretty darn good. All right, let's hold that down. We're gonna get this side now. Oh yeah. Easier to clean it up. Looks like it's hot. Look at that heat. Well, we'll do the other sides too while we got it. I'm also going to run a bead just right down here. Nice and hot, see that? Oh, it actually blew through. Wow. Let's try to turn it down just a little bit. Let's turn it down to 85 for the next side here, just in case. I didn't expect that. That was pretty powerful. It was also me welding. Not bad, right? Not bad. All right, you know what? I'm gonna run a bead right down here. Melt my glove a little bit. Wow, blew right through it. Turn it down to 70. Yep, sent it right home. Look at that. Juice. Not too bad. Yeah, it's pretty hot. All right, this little guy didn't want to cooperate. He kept moving around a little bit. So we're going to use the big. Here we go. Welding! You know what we didn't do? Like spray painting. But not at all. I will say, if you don't have a wire brush, this will do it, but not great. Not great. Had to turn on the exhaust fan. Now, let's connect that up. Yep. It's pretty good. Not bad at all, really. Not bad at all. Should we see if we can get those two guys to hook up? Yeah, let's do it like that. That's hot. Very hot. Do her again. Not bad at all, kids. Not bad at all. We just gotta slow down a little bit. Rushing a little bit. I'm not rushing though, I'm just rushing. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Do it again. The little machine wants you to go a little bit slower, and that's fine. Yep, looks pretty good. Let's see if we can cover it up. Definitely puts out the heat. All right, at this point, I'm just laying down some beads. Not too bad, not too bad. Not too bad at all. All right, should we see? Let's turn it down just a little bit more. Let's turn it down to 60. Now let's see if we can get a nice bead on here. And then we'll wrap this up. Definitely a hot little machine, man. All right, let's clean it up. Definitely a lot of heat in there. He's hot. Let's get something to grab it with. Hey, let's use this. That's not gonna work, is it? No. Why would you tell me to do that? I don't know. You tell me. All right. Check them out. Not bad. Not bad at all. And that's 60 amps. Definitely pretty good. All right, we'll bring it back in. All right, now the SEFASPE made 135, did pretty darn good, man. I'm telling you. I would not be afraid to purchase this guy if you're looking for a nice little welder just to have around the house, or you're learning. Hey, I'm learning, right? I've got a bigger machine. I've got a couple of other ones, and I'm learning, and I like this little guy. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna give this, it's Peyton Speed Shop seal of approval, and that means the SEFASPE 135 MIG 135, which you'll see there'll be links and there'll be a description. This is on Peyton Speed Shop approved right here, and I'm not kidding you, right here. Hey, this is a really good little machine. It weighs literally next to nothing. Very easy to set up. Didn't get too grubby. My only gripe is this. Get yourself something like this or something else. This is just kind of flimsy, but you know what? If you're just starting out, it'll work just fine. It's got a chip and hammer on it, and it does work. You saw it work. I mean, all in all, this thing's fantastic. Go ahead and check out the link down in the description, and definitely check out SEFASPE. So, until next time, kids, keep on wrenching.